Is your lead arm breaking down in the backswing? That might be the cause of your inconsistent ball striking and maybe even a lack of power in the golf swing, and that's obviously no bueno for your scorecard. That's why I'm going to go over 4 drills that will help you keep that lead arm straight and help you create more width in your backswing. Now, one of the reasons you may have your lead arm breaking down in your backswing is your lack of ability to bring your shoulder blade forward on your rib cage. We know that in most professional golfers, they do a great job of being able to do that. That's a great way of how they create width and depth in their backswing. All you need is a resistance band. We're going to hold it out in front of us first, just in this standing position. And all you're going to do is you're going to pull back on one side and then keep the other arm straight and really push forward while rotating through your shoulders and your upper back, and then you're coming back. Just pretend like you're pulling and about to shoot a bow and arrow, and that's exactly what we want to do. Now, it's going to be really important that as you're performing this drill that you're really reaching as far forward as you can with the arm that's in front of your body. Once you feel like you've got the hang of that down in a standing position, now we can switch to being in a golf posture and doing the same drill here, really working on pulling our shoulder blade back and pulling back on this trail side and really pushing and reaching forward on that lead side. Once you feel like you've gotten the hang of that in the golf posture, we can take it one step further and start going into our backswing. As we're pulling back, we can start to rotate like we would into our backswing, really focusing on keeping that lead arm straight, squeezing that shoulder blade on the trail side and reaching forward on the lead side. Another reason your lead arm might be breaking down in your backswing is that the muscles along the backside of your shoulder might be tight, including the rotator cuff and lat. This is going to be a great drill that will work on some strengthening as well as some lengthening of those muscles to help them long-term improve their mobility. All you need to do is hook up a band or have a cable column at a tall or a high attachment point. You're going to set up slightly in front of that attachment point. You're going to let that band go ahead and pull your lead arm across your chest. You're going to use your other arm and bring it back down to almost what would be like a golf posture address position here. And then you're slowly going to let the band pull your lead arm across your body. And then you can also rotate through your torso as well. Take about 5 seconds to let that band pull your arm back and really feel like you're using the muscles to slowly control that pulling back along the backside of your shoulder as well as your lat. As you're letting that pull you back, think about also rotating through your torso, squeezing that trail shoulder blade towards your spine. That will really help to allow that rotation and your lead arm to continue to come across your chest while keeping it relatively straight. One of the reasons why your lead arm might be breaking down in the backswing might be due to some muscle tightness along the backside of your shoulder. Now, one stretch that we can do to help with that is called a sleeper stretch. You're going to just be laying on your side comfortably. From here, we're going to have our elbow at about shoulder height. Our elbow is at 90 degrees, and then our left arm is just going to hang on for the ride. It's not doing anything. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to grab right on the backside of my hand and my wrist, and I'm going to bring that down towards the ground. You should start to feel a stretch along your shoulder through here, and there should be no real pain. So if you do, come out of it. And if this is just too uncomfortable, what you can do is you can bring your elbow a little bit closer to your body and still pull down on that relatively same angle, and you should still feel a stretch through there, but it should be a little bit more tolerable than being all the way out here. You can hold for about 60 seconds, and you really only need to do this 1 time a day. Another muscle along the backside of your shoulder that might be contributing to your lead arm breaking down in your swing is the lats. And as we're going through this drill and the rest of the video, if you're finding value in this video, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button down below. And if you want more videos like this to help improve your golf game, I really suggest you hit that subscribe button as well. Any and all of those actions really help me and the channel out, and I truly appreciate it. For a lat stretch, you can use a box, you can use a coffee table, a chair. You're just going to be down on your knees. Our hands are going to be on the box or whatever object you decide. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our head through our shoulders, bring it down towards the ground as best as you can. And as you're doing this, you should start to feel a stretch along the outside of your armpit, maybe even down into your side, and maybe even into your low back as well. I also really want you to make sure your low back is rounded. That's going to help take out some more slack out of your lat as you're doing this. Your hand position will matter with this as well. The easiest hand position is with your palms facing down. The next hardest is with your thumbs facing up. The most difficult position is with your palms facing upward. Again, for this drill, you only need to hold it for 60 seconds and just do it one time a day, and you will start to see some improvements in your lat mobility and flexibility. When it comes to creating more width and depth in the backswing, the hips also play a role, and if you want to improve your hip mobility, I highly suggest you check this video out.